to Nikki and Stitches. Today we're going to be talking about Continental Knitting. Last week I put up a post saying I was going on vacation and bringing a knitting project with me. I happened to mention that I would be doing it Continental style, and everyone kind of spoke up about that. What is Continental knitting? And some people knew how to do it, but knew of it, but didn't know how to do it. So today I thought I would show you the difference between the two. Continental knitting is faster, which I like, and the other reason why I like it is because it helps you knit a little more loosely, which for me is good because I usually have very tense, tight little stitches. So this helps me loosen up a little bit. One note, this is the first project I've ever done Continental, so if anyone has tips or suggestions, or if anyone sees me doing something dreadfully wrong, please leave a comment and let me know. I'd like to hear if maybe I'm doing something the hard way too. So let's get started. I'll show you how to knit the traditional thrower way, and then I'll show you the difference and show you how to knit Continental. So the traditional method of knitting, you hold your yarn to the right, and really to knit one stitch takes 4 steps. You insert your needle from left to right, wrap the yarn around or throw it, slide the needle towards the front, and slide the stitch off. Again, left to right, wrap, slide it out, and off. Left to right, wrap, bring it back just the way it came, and slide it off. And this is the traditional method of knitting that most people see and recognize, this thrower technique. So the hardest part of Continental knitting is going to be the tension and keeping your tension steady throughout your stitches. And that comes from how you hold the yarn. So to hold the yarn, you're going to keep your working yarn in your left hand this time. You wrap it around the back of your 4 fingers on your left hand, and you wrap it around your pinky. I wrap it twice. I like to have tight stitches. If this is too tight for you, or it's not sliding nicely as you move along through your stitches, then you only have to wrap it once. But like I said, I like my stitches to be a little tighter, so I wrap it twice. So you are going to move your needle in and out of your stitches exactly as you did for the traditional method. Your middle finger of your left hand stays back here, and it keeps the stitches in place and helps you slide them around your needle. You're going to insert your right needle just like you did before from left to right. And as you bring it back out, that's when you wrap it and slide it out, pull it off. So you can see my left middle finger is keeping that stitch in place, so I can really stretch it out if I need to. So you insert and wrap, pull it out. See how quickly that goes rather than throwing your yarn? So it's really almost just like 2 steps in one. Instead of insert, wrap, pull it out, slide your needle off, it's insert, pull it out. Insert, slide it out, slide it off. Put it in, take it right out the way it came, slide it off. Take it in, take it right out the way it came, and slide it off. And your middle finger really is the most important. Back here, it's keeping those stitches on the needle as you're working the rest of them off. So the traditional method that we're used to seeing of purling, again, you throw your yarn. This time you insert your needle from right to left, wrap, take your needle out to the back, and slide the stitch off. Again, 4 steps. Insert from right to left, wrap, slide the needle towards the back, and then slide the stitch off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now to purl Continental, we're going to wrap the yarn the same exact way. So over the back of these 4 fingers and around your pinky, again, twice for me. Make sure your yarn is in the front of your needle, just like it is for when you purl in the traditional method. You're going to use this index finger to move the yarn up and down and wrap it around your other needle. And again, this middle finger is going to keep your stitches on your needle as you work. So you're going to bring it down, insert your needle just as you normally would, wrap it around, bring it out the way it came, and slide it off. There you go. Same thing. I use this index finger sometimes, especially when I'm purling, to keep the stitches on this needle in place. So again, bring it down in the front so you can see what you're doing. You're going to insert it right to left, wrap it around, and bring it out the way it came, slide it off. Again, through and out and off. Again, you can see how, with some practice again, and keeping your tension steady as you work through it, this is less steps and quicker than the traditional method. And you can see my index finger in this case is doing more work, but my index finger and my middle finger really are the important ones in a purl stitch. They keep the stitches in place so you can work with them. There you go. So I hope that was clear, and I hope you understood the difference between traditional knitting and continental knitting. And I really hope you give it a try. Give yourself some time to figure it out. It took me maybe an hour or two to really get comfortable again, holding the yarn with the tension in the yarn. And now, I don't think I'll ever go back to being a thrower again.